Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, I am Romic, the leader of the Snap Media, and this is the list that is actually from stream we've gained 70 Snap points with. We almost got to 100. Why? Because Destroy is so back right now. Everyone has said Destroy is, like, very easy to play and all those things, but we've gotten, like, 20 cubes with this. Why? Because Destroy is very good at doing one thing. Destroy is very good at exploiting people who are very greedy in the metagame. Like, Patriot decks are now really greedy, and we go for one thing. We go way higher than any sort of Patriot deck might go into. We go higher than lockdown decks can, and just the only problem is Professor X decks lock the game, and then they play a Cannonball and proceed to win the game, because, you know, Cannonball is basically infinite power at the end of the game. But then, we show them one thing, and now let's go to Deck Edit to enlighten you on some things about Destroy. Of course, in Deck Edit, we're running Deadpool as our current engine, with Hulkbuster and Nico Minoru to buff him. Also, Nico Minoru can get you a Draw 2 effect, which is absolutely insane. X23 is your ramp in the deck. It allows you to play Null into Deadpool, which is a way you can beat actual Cannonball decks. Despite them having infinite power, Deadpool and Null will be enough to depower even the best of Cannonball pilots, despite them getting a Professor X lead. Just don't forget that. That's a thing a lot of people forget. Cannonball can only kill one card as long as Wong is not on the field, which means you'll probably always win. Carnage, of course, then Venom, Killmonger, and Deathlock are the ways you kill cards. And of course, then you have the entourage of 6 costs. You have Arnim Zola, which can be replaced with Lady Deathstrike. If you're running against a lot of Clog decks, it's always a good idea to think about Lady Deathstrike right now, considering she's so good against Patriot. Because Cerebro, there's a lot of stuff. I just like Arnim Zola, because, you know, I love my Null into Arnim Zola pattern. Null is, of course, the biggest idiot in Destroy. He's like 50 attack most of the time. Null is an absolutely amazing card that actually sees a lot of potential for people because of one thing. Null requires a lot of skill to be played, because if you ramp a Null out, you're setting your opponent up to making them think, okay, they're gonna Arnim Zola, so I'm gonna Shang-Chi another lane, and then you just do one thing. You put more power in the other lane, making your win absolutely guaranteed. A lot of people tunnel on Arnim Zola into Null, which is why it's so powerful, and especially sometimes people think you won't do it, but then you do it anyway, and you proceed to win. And of course, Def is a 0-cost 12 attack girl. She's really good in this deck. What can I say? Def is quite a good card, especially since before, if many people didn't know, she was 9 energy. But now, boys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a quick like, comment, subscribe, make sure, of course, follow my Twitch channel below, and now, let's get snapping. Yeah, guys, we're just playing normal ass Destroy. There's nothing more to be said. Like, it's just Destroy. I know. Everyone's gonna say it. Oh my god, how could you play normal Destroy? You have so much hell on the ladder. Well, that's really the case. Why? Because, you know, normal Destroy is very good against Hela and those types of decks. Aside from the Living Tribunal, I think we have a way to beat almost any deck in the game. We only have one problem, though. This hand. This hand is terrible. Nico Minoru with the Destroy effect. Are we in a mirror? Is there a chance that I, of all things, spawned a mirror right now? You know what? We're gonna go for Wolverine here. Maybe we can top deck a Deadpool or an X23, the Hood. So we're against the Annihilus version of Destroy, which is not such a bad matchup as long as they do not play the card known as... What's its name? Professor X. There we go. There is only one card that's pretty bad here, and... Do we expect him to play now? You know what? I'll pass. Or will I pass? I can use Deathlock to maybe enable Wolverine. You know what? We'll do that. Because, you know, there's a chance he might pull some bullshit on us, so let's just quickly... Before there's a chance for Murder World to be swapped out and us not getting a Destroy effect off, we'll just go destroy Wolverine by ourselves. Maybe even Wolverine jumps back into Murder World, and Deathlock will still live as Asteroid M is still alive. We have a lot of stuff to be doing right now, so we can't really pass. And Destroy is a high-tempo deck. We need to play as fast as possible. And, I mean, I say that, and then we have no good costs and other shit, but, like... Angela Korg, so it's the Annihilus... Like, it's the Annihilus Darkhawk deck. Yes, nothing interesting. I mean, that's an angle you could look at. Okay, I guess we should resolve Venom. Just, can we get something good? Like, can we get something good off the top? X23 is pretty good. I would consider that a very good card. Okay, we'll go Venom. That's a Sentry, no shit. Like, everyone's gonna say, oh, like, that's a Sentry. I know, incredible. The problem is, Sentry Annihilus is too balanced and fun. X23 jumps into Avengers Compound. That's not that bad. There's the Sentry. Yeah, that's really fun. What would be the best top deck here? Well, that is... I mean, that's not too bad. Okay. I think I have a good idea going. Alright. This is the plan. The Hawk of Darkness. Now I just hit Zola, right? In a lot of scenarios this wins, but a Shang-Chi mid would be quite annoying. Would it? And it would win him the game, but I'm guessing he will just Annihilus. Yeah, I'm guessing he will just Annihilus Demon. Yeah, that seems very plausible. Like, I'm setting up the Zola. I'm trying to make him think I'm gonna... But then Shang would win anyway. I guess we do die to Shang-Chi. I know they don't play that card nowadays, but still, we win. There we go. Absolutely stomping our opponent out in terms of just high tempo lines. That X23 saved our entire ass by letting us play Null one turn earlier, which got us the win. Easy does it. Now, to all who say, oh man, he's just playing normal ass Destroy. Well, guys... When the meta is, I don't know, like, are we gonna consider this meta more fun? I don't know. Do you guys like the meta? I think the meta is I guess it's an okay spot now. The Hela is very annoying, but I like that Patriot is seeing a lot of a resurgence. I just think that a lot of the meta in Europe is very lockdown focused. Like, every single game is lockdown, 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 so I'm kind of pissed, you know? I hate that shit. Well, we will Deadpool... Now, this is the most pivotal turn of the game. I don't really want to... I can't snap. I don't have a way to destroy Deadpool, and I don't want to use Venom as my first destroy effect. That sucks. That is game-losingly bad. Because that means Venom will never grow bigger. And we're up against a Prof X deck. Evil London is kind of cool. You might call it Sinister as well. I can create 2 Deadpools. Gladiator, that seems like a bad idea. But now I guess it's a little better of an idea. Of course he brings out the Null. Still weirdly fine. Like, it's bad, but if we can get Killmonger here or Carnage... I have no idea how this works, and frankly, I'm afraid to ask. Like, he's obviously setting up a Prof X. Like, that's so fatal. Not drawing the things by the turn we needed. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it anyway. Iceman hitting Death, maybe? Atuma, that's pretty decent. Polaris doesn't move anything. Nico. Deadpool, it should be destroyed. We draw 2 cards. If Deadpool works the way maybe I think it does, I have no idea. Does Deadpool still create a copy of himself? Yes, it does. Holy shit, it does work the way I thought it would. Yeah, but now... Oh my god, he has priority. By 1 point. Damn. Possibly game-losingly bad, but... I'm gonna go for greedy. I'm gonna be greedy here. I have to be. Because if I am not greedy, I will lose the game due to a Shang-Chi type of line. And I'm supposed to also play X23 right after that Killmonger. So I would get all 3 Deadpools here. If he snaps, we just gotta leave. That's the Professor X line of thinking. You just win because, haha, lock the game. Which is just very, very unfun. To a lot of decks. Like, whenever you're trying to play a game out, you just have, haha, Professor X, I win. Which really sucks. But you know what? Maybe he does not play Professor X, even though we see a Daredevil right now. Oh, man. Also, Cannonball is a thing. Also, Shang-Chi is a thing. Like, people always complain about Destroy, and you have so many ways to counter it. Like, even armor here is very punishing. I mean, I'll stay. US of Agents. Into White Widow. Okay, please go left. Are you fuck? Of course. Of course, makes so much sense. Why wouldn't it go there? But I did kind of prepare. I was like Illidan. You're just kinda, sorta prepared for some things. There we go, we get free 32 power Deadpools, and my Nyan Cat is very happy about that. I think this line is absolutely correct. I think I should snap. He only beats me if he has a null. Prof X doesn't do it. Yeah, let's go. He has priority. I don't really see a way we lose. Not even Cannonball does it. I bricked him too hard. Like, he bricked himself. He's probably thinking I'm gonna shotgun everything into Sinister London and that he has a chance, but no, he is completely dead. Like, I don't need to see the game to the end. I'll snap and make him leave. Not only because I have a quest to do that, it's just so satisfying to see a lockdown player having to retreat. Also, speaking of retreating, we sure ate him. That felt so good. Oh my god, I love this deck. Like, I love Destroy. Also, Ghost Romek making a sneak appearance in a video. Everyone's gonna say, oh, Ghost Romek, you're back! Yes, he's back, I know. It's so good. I love this deck. The hub is giving us... Well, we're against the 20th ranked player, and we have the worst possible hand conceived. I don't know if I could make a worse hand than this. The hand kind of came back. It's like a rodeo. White Widow. Everyone's... Like I said, everyone in Europe plays Lockdown for some reason. Like, this is a Lockdown region. Everyone loves playing Lockdown. I have no clue why. Like, it's just so ingrained, I guess, in the Europe region. Oh, God. This is so good for my opponent, because that means he gets a Prof X next turn. Nocturne into Jeff. It is just like Lockdown City. Or maybe it's my deck that I'm posting today. You guys will get to see the Sandman deck I've made today. Okay. Here's everything. I still think we're pretty fucked, but you know. I pray to be wrong. Like, if I'm wrong, that feels way better than not being... The Iron Man doesn't really sell it. Okay. The Claw. He's disabling Elysium. Creating the Isle of Silence. Good thing we didn't play Iron Man there. Go Gadget Iron Man. Oh, that is very neat. He still has priority, though. And we have a problem. We have a problem. I think we lose. Pretty much. Oh, well, that's a great one. I mean, that's an abomination. If you're looking at it hard enough, it's still, ugh. Wolverine, can you go mid? Thank you. Okay, there's a Red Hulk. It can be an onslaught. I still have to focus on winning all 3 lanes here. I don't know if he plays any 1 costs, but this will lose us to Onslaught mid. So we do it like this. Yeah, I think this is okay. Oh, of course, Red Guardian. Wait, that means I win. We win by a point, even though he had Red Guardian. Oh my god, the Red Guardian was very annoying, because that's why I don't want to play stuff like Iron Man in a lot of decks now, because everyone is teching in Red Guardian for Patriot. Oh my god, well, we ranked up easily. Let's play, I don't know, a few more games. It's like they say, easy does it. You know, let's play one more. I got one left in me, as the meme would say. And, like, what else can I say about Destroy besides, it's very good. It's very good in this meta, especially because a lot of people aren't prepared for Destroy. No one's, like, teching in the good shit against Destroy. Everyone's, oh my god. And what do you do then? Let's see. I first need to see their turn 1. I don't have X23, so I'm not thinking about snapping, but... Well, you know what. You gotta sell it! You gotta go for it. Like, if I don't go for it now, when the hell will I go for it? I have to do it like this, because if I do it the reverse order, as many of people are thinking right now, that doesn't work. A Mysterio. So it's like a Patriot deck? Enough said, Bob. But there we go. We draw 2 cards. One of them is Deadpool. That is very good to know. Is this like a Professor X Mysterio deck? I have no idea. Not yet, anyway. We'll know shortly. Oh. Oh, that's very good. Yeah, well, I mean, let's go. We'll see. He can take out a 5 cost. Is it a Prof X? As I always expect it to be. Leech. That is very annoying, but we still have a lot of good draws here. That is one of them. That is quite a great draw. Like, it's not as bad as it looks. I know Leech hitting you is always a bad thing, but still, we have a lot of good top decks now. And us getting the Deadpools are always great. But Leech is the first card we're seeing, so does that mean he has a Blink as well? Nico Minoru will resurrect, and that's a terrible thing. Valley of the Hand, if it could be swapped out, would be great. Iron Lad becoming Forge, into Absman probably. Brood, watch. Mr. Sinister, well that is insane. That is very good. Okay, I guess I'll power up my Deadpool then. I'm going to power up now. I actually can't play the null on the final turn, can I? Yeah, it's impossible. Actually, it is... No, it's impossible. Oh, it is. It's possible. The Wolverine is screwing me up, but otherwise... Yeah, like, the Wolverine is very bad. I have to sacrifice 1. We'll have 8. I can play Null and Death. Unless he can swap out Sinister London, we're chillin'. Onslaught? The Patriot. Alright. He has to find a way to swap out the final location. Like, he needs to kill Sinister London right this second, and he only has 1 card in hand. That's the threat I was talking about. He gets a Leech back, but we're... I'm thinking about actually just killing the Deadpool. Because we get a copy of the Deadpool anyway. Then we go Null Death, and that should win. Wait, if I'm going for reveals... Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. We just do it this way. I wanted to say Super Scroll kills me, but we'll see. Now, no matter what happens, we win. There's the null. And there's the death. No amount of, like, Patriot shenanigans can actually beat Destroy at full power. Nicely done to us. Okay, boys, let's go back to deck edit. What can I say about Destroy that hasn't been said? If I ever want to rank up, I just need to queue up regular-ass Destroy and go on to the ladder. Destroy is absolute fire, as expected. Like, this deck is something that everyone is saying is bad. How can you think this deck is bad? It has a great matchup into everything besides Professor X lockdown decks, and in those decks you can just like tech out Arnim Zola for Lady Deathstrike. It is a great deck that just employs a lot of fundamentals of Marvel Snap. A lot of people will say Destroy is brain dead and unskilled, but this deck requires a lot of skill because you have to dodge a lot of Cosmos, armor, you have to play around a lot of the locations in the Destroy locations have now been increased in rareness. There is no more Altar of Deaths happening almost every game. Now you have a lot of locations that benefit, like Negative Zone, you have like Sewer System. It is quite more of a lockdown based metagame, which is very bad for Destroy, and there's a lot of cannonballs, Shang-Chi's flying everywhere, and you really need to watch out for them. But if you're good at that, if you know how to play around the fundamentals, make sure to queue up some Destroy this season. Go get some dubs, go get the Infinite. I was Rami, the leader of Snap Mania. Love you all, and take care of yourselves.